Welcome to the Celebrate Brave podcast. I'm Nicole Steinbach, your host and the International Bravery Coach, on a mission to redefine brave, how we identify it, live it, and most importantly, celebrate it. Because when you build your brave, you change your world, and that changes the world. Talk about something to celebrate. Let's go. Hello, brave people. The inspiration today. It's a little raw. There may be a bit of swearing, so warning now. The inspiration today is a breakthrough I had just a few weeks ago. And it can be summed up in 3 words. Those 3 words are cut your crap. Okay, where did this come together? So funny. I'm sharing this because it keeps coming up in conversation. It's also just super touched me and how I'm thinking about things and how I'm questioning things and how I'm approaching things. Okay, so here's the deal. I had gotten together, of course, COVID safe, with a friend and fellow coach. Her name is Nancy McKay. She's here in Colorado, and she also does horse coaching, which has a fancy name I always forget, most likely because it freaks me out. I'll probably be sharing stories about this later because I'm actually doing a package with her and I'm super excited. Okay. So she and I had gotten together as friends and as colleagues, and the topics were going, and it was just wonderful to look into each other's eyes. Okay. I had started to bemoan some conditions in my life. Nothing awful. It's just I want to be finishing more than I am. There are clients who I want to be over serving, and they just haven't signed yet. So I was bemoaning. In case you haven't picked up on it, bemoaning is a fancy word for whining. I was whining. And this had gone on for a few moments, and Nancy, she gently raised her hand and she said, "May I coach you on this?" Because astute, experienced, high quality coaches, we can coach each other, we can coach our friends, we can coach family, we can coach strangers. We always ask for permission. And on this specific topic, I wasn't ready. I didn't want to be coached. That's not where I was. So I said no. Because no is a full sentence, y'all. No. She's like, okay. Well, then I'm going to drop some wisdom. I was ready for that. I was ready for that, dear listener. That's probably why I was bemoaning to her, anyways. And she took me to church. She's a little bit older than I am, and we have so much in common. And there is just something about the generation crossing that generational boundary, that generational line of experience, of wisdom, and taking you to church. Oh my goodness. So, truth was spoken, and it can be summed up into 3 words: cut your crap. Cut your crap. So, I was whining about how the kids are finally back in the school and they finally can have this social engagement and all that stress of juggling consulting and building a business and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the dog and the friends and the marriage and that had all gone back into the building, this educational piece, right? the connection to other friends, the getting things done or not. And then I think a pipe burst or something, and there was a quote unquote snow day, but now it's a remote day. But then there was this other thing. And to be honest, I don't even remember what I was whining about, but it had something to do with the school. And my dear friend said, there are at least 1,000 other people who have your challenge or worse, and yet they're still getting it done. They're still moving it forward. They're still learning. They're still groaning. They're still owning their crap. So own your crap. I felt like I had been dumped with that kind of cold, fresh water you can only find in a clear waterfall in a moving river. So, truth, because it's the truth. No matter what it is that you're dealing with, born into welfare, speech impediment, female, woman, educated or not, living there, want to be living there, had this experience, that experience. There are 1,000 at least other people in this world who have the same situation, the same stuff to whine about, and they're still getting the results they want. They're still moving forward. They're learning, they're laughing, they're crying, they're succeeding, they're failing. They're hanging up their shingle. They're getting that promotion. They're increasing their raise. They're working less, working more, traveling less. Y'all, we got to cut our crap. How do we cut it? We own it. We own it. Education is so important to me, and I credit education and the investment of public dollars into education to making my life anywhere near feasible. Without education, oh my goodness, I even start to think about that and I completely close up. Education is something I deeply, deeply, deeply believe in. And so during this time, when as a everything, we're navigating COVID and we are all doing our best with what we have and what we know, that means education is going to come into my home in bigger ways than anticipated. And I can fight that or I can accept that. Education is a huge, huge priority for me. And I'm an adult. I am entrusted with these two souls. So their education is even more important. Actually, I say that. I'm not sure if I believe that, but I do know that we all benefit from education. So let's say that. Let's say that. I'm entrusted with these souls and their education is incredibly important. So that means I'm going to step into this unwanted and unaccepted role in the best way I can and reprioritize the rest and know it's to my higher good. And I'm going to own my crap so I can cut my crap. And dear listener, I did. I didn't have words for it sitting there together, getting washed with the truth. I only have the words now. And yeah, did I have to push back an upcoming workshop? Yes, I did. It's now on March 10th instead of the end of February. Whoop-de-doo! I feel great about it because I own my crap. I cut the crap. The education is so important. So, dear Dear listener, dear brave, brave soul, what you whining about? What you bemoaning about? Go cut your crap. Go own it. Take the wisdom and go enjoy it. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Celebrate Brave podcast. If you're ready to build your brave, to live a life you love, and create a career that matters to you, reach out. Together, we can spend time one-on-one to explore how I can help you. And until then, share this episode with people in your life, people who can join our movement to redefine brave, how we identify it, experience it, and celebrate it.